Hello and welcome to a new video. In today's video, I am going to show you how you can make your variable dynamic. Till now, we have been storing data inside our variables directly by typing data either between quotations or no quotation, and this is called the static way. But I will show you how to interact with users, make a dynamic program, and ask users various questions as we move on. To remind you guys about variables, a variable is a named container that holds a value, so that we can access it whenever we want just by calling its name. In recent examples, we were storing data in variables directly by ourselves. But variables can be stored in two major ways. First, the direct way or directly. Second, indirectly. Directly is when you and I, as a programmer, store data in a variable by just typing the data, but indirectly when we ask users for information and data. Python has a function called input that gives user the opportunity to answer some questions or input some data. It prompts the user for information, so to speak. I will practically work out some examples about variables and their input function in VS Code.
Okay, now in VS Code, I will create a new Python file called variable code variable.py. I'm going to make two variables. In the first variable, I will store data directly, and in the second variable, I will prompt the user using the input function. So first variable, user_1 equals to Muhammad, and second variable, user_2 equals to input name. You can see I used the input function to prompt the user for info, and you can see between quotations I wrote name : This text will be displayed before the program prompts the user. Now let's print both names. Print hello, user_1, and then print hello, user_2. You can see that I didn't use quotation marks for variables even though they have strings inside them, because when we are calling a variable elsewhere in our code, we call it by its name, not the data inside of it. And quotation hello quotation is text that will be displayed before user's name. When we want to use two sets of data in a function, we separate them with a comma. You can see that hello inside the quotation is a string, and user_1 and user_2 are variables, and between them we have a comma which separates the string from variables. Now we can run this file using the icon which recalls that we named it graphical way, or I can write this command: python variable.py. Here this syntax means run the Python file by the name of variable. You can see in terminal that it prompts me for my name. I will write David for instance and hit enter. DAVID and hit enter. As you can see, it prints hello Muhammad as well as hello David. Alright, this was all for today. I hope you guys learned about variables and ways of storing data. If you have any problems, do not hesitate to comment us down below. Hit the like button and subscribe for upcoming videos.